everyone, welcome to the latest edition of the Mercury on what is, first time I've been able to say this in a while, an absolutely beautiful morning. We're doing it outside as a result. It's dry, it's crisp, we've had it for a couple of days like this now, and hopefully that'll just make entries and life generally a little bit easier. This time last week we were on our way up to Scotland. Ami Dubois and Dublin 4 ran up at Kelso. It was a long way to go not to have a winner, but I thought they both ran with real credit. Dublin 4 just touched off into second in the big handicap hurdle, ran a super race. I'm quite looking forward to stepping him up in trip now as the ground gets a little bit better. Ami Dubois back to his old self, again battled on for a really solid second, beaten a length in the big handicap chase off a massive weight in very soft ground. So hopefully now as the spring progresses he can get his head back in front. He's been a bit of an unlucky nearly horse the last few runs, and he deserves a win. Doncaster during the week and Market Raisin, some contrasting fortunes there. Ask Henry ran really well, finished very strongly in the 2 mile maiden, only beaten a handful of lengths. He'll be handicapped now, and it'll be interesting to see what the handicapper does. We had Eye of the Scorpion made his debut in the 2.5 mile novice. Again, he was very green, but ran a really solid race. The only problem that he had was when he hit the front in the home straight, he didn't really know what to do, and he lost a good few lengths and rather sort of guessed at the last, and that ultimately cost him. Jessica Rabbit ran a really nice race on ground that was too soft for her. She ran into the places as well. They all ran into the places up at Donny. She'll now have a little break and then she'll come back for the better ground. Telson Barley we didn't run. The ground had just gone absolutely horrible by the time of the last, and we decided to wait another day with him. Benton's Lad and Ratface McDougall. Benton's Lad, he just didn't really go in that soft ground, particularly over fences. We'll wait for better ground for him. And Ratface McDougall has stopped a little bit quickly the last couple of times, so I think we'll just have a look to see whether there's a reason for that. Looking forward to this week, lots of entries in what looks like a dry week. What the ground's actually going to be like though, who knows? It's always the risk is that it starts just to get a little bit tacky when it's very cold, having been wet for so long. We have Follow the Swallow. He's in at Catterick, he'll be in at Doncaster as well, and I'd like to think that we might be able to get a run into him. He seems in great order at home. He's obviously long now a veteran, and the Veterans Chase up at Catterick on Wednesday does look a nice opportunity for him. We have the Distant Lady. She's in at a couple of meetings, and if the ground's right, she'll have another run on ground that will suit her much better. Passing Shadow and Deradan will both run. Hopefully they can both build on their very solid debuts at Taunton over hurdles last time out. Who else have we got? We've got Sammy Lou. He'll go back over fences, hopefully Huntingdon. But if not Huntingdon, then probably Doncaster. Telson Barley likewise will make his debut over fences as long as we can find the ground. Sammy Lou ran well for a long way up at Catterick last time before unseating when he got bumped, so hopefully he can build on that nicely enough. Lastly, not least of course, but Delirious Love. He's another one, we've just been waiting for the ground for him. He'll run if the ground's decent. If the ground's not decent, he won't. And lastly, can I just give a shout out to the Heathrow Point to Point, which is this Sunday. It's always a great day. It's at Cocklebarrow, just not a million miles away from us. It's a great day, really good fun. Do go along and support if you're in the area, and particularly in the Youngsters Maiden, you might just see a few future stars there.